Can't ask for much more than this. The Ohio Bobcats pick up a W in the first game of the season against the Penn State Nittany Lions, 24-14 here in Beaver Stadium. And perhaps the perfect place to get a close shave, Gillette Stadium. The Ohio Bobcats escape with a 37-34 win. I'm Mark Pierce. The Bobcats improved to 5-0 for the first time since 1968. And I'm starting to feel a little redundant, but the story is going to be Bo Blankenship and this offensive line. 269 rushing yards last week against UMass on 43 carries. You talk about a workload performance. The Bobcats are making more and more noise each week, and I don't hear anybody complaining. Ohio goes for their 5th win of the season on Saturday against the University of Massachusetts. Now, the Minutemen are winless, but Frank Solich won't underestimate them. Well, it's Friday the 13th, an unlucky day for most folks. Fortunately for the Ohio Bobcats, they don't play until tomorrow. Ohio's luck in 2012 has been anything but spectacular. The Bobcats are just 1-2 in the new year. Moving on to other Ohio sporting news, Ohio volleyball returns home to the Roundhouse on Richland tonight, facing off against Kent State. The Cats return to Athens after opening up MAC play on the road. The road trip wasn't exactly one to remember for Ohio, splitting 2 games over the weekend, losing to Bowling Green, and then beating Miami. Cleveland Cavalier fans get to see a familiar sight tonight, Mike Brown coaching on the sideline, except now he coaches the Los Angeles Lakers. Cleveland will have to square off against their former coach for the first time since he was fired after the 2009-2010 season. When did you start playing football?
I actually started playing football when I was in the 4th grade, Pee Wee League. Back out in Oregon Rec Center.
Were you always an offensive lineman?
I was a defensive lineman first, more of a linebacker. I was actually just on the cusp of being too heavy, but I still got the sticker on my helmet, so it was pretty exciting.
What is it about the offense? I mean, because it's kind of weird, especially when you're young, you kind of want the glory, you kind of want to score touchdowns and things like that. Was that something that you had to be like, all right, I can't, I'm not going to be the guy in the end zone? Yeah,
that's something you always have to live with. I mean, you always see like some lucky guys like that guard for the Patriots. He ran that punt back. That was amazing.
You never had like whispered to Coach Solich like, hey man, fullback. Have you ever scored a touchdown in high school?
I never had the opportunity to score a touchdown. One of my offensive linemen got to on defense. I was really upset. That was in middle school. Still kind of jealous of him. I got to step in the end zone with the ball. It's huge.
When you look at 43 consecutive games and you're still going, what does that feel like?
It is. It's kind of crazy to think about. I take the sport really seriously. The passion for the sport, I keep really, really close to me. So, having all those starts and being able to contribute to Ohio was really, really important to me.
So what was it about Ohio that made you want to come here?
My sister played here. She played volleyball. She's All-American here. So I've been around in this atmosphere for a long time. So it was always awesome to come down here. It was home-like atmosphere. The people are very nice. You can go 5 minutes out of town and you're in the middle of nowhere. I'm kind of an outdoorsy guy. I love fishing. All that kind of stuff. So inside the football world, I mean, when I first came here. We were a mid-level MAC team. And I wanted to stride. I wanted to be with a team that was going to grow, and that's what's been going on.
Your favorite thing to do other than playing football?
Favorite thing to do? I have a hobby I picked up when I was here. I DJ. I like messing with music. I've always been a music fan. People call me weird because I like EDM music, electric dance music. Kind of not my personality. You see this big, 300-pound guy listen to Tiesto and Deadmau5. Pretty funny. But I was looking for a job. I didn't want to look back at my parents for some money, so I decided, invest in myself a little bit and picked up some gigs, and that's what I do on my off time. I don't do it during the season. I just focus on during the season, but on the off season, I like to be on the 1 and 2s. a lot of people think we're just the brute kind of bloody your nose kind of guys, but there's a lot of finesse that goes into being an offensive lineman, a lot of things that people would never be able to imagine what we can do athletically. I challenge everyone here who sees this is to focus on the offensive line and see what we do. We do a lot of crazy things.
We're joined now by Drake Boland, Director of Marketing here for Ohio Athletics. And Drake, what is this that we're watching here?
This here is the 32nd annual Ox Roast. It's turned into a real Athens tradition here.
I'm with Sean now. How big of a Bobcat fan are you?
A big one.
Are they gonna beat Penn State next week?
I hope so.
Yeah, can you prove how big of a fan you are? Can you do something crazy?
I can do like a, no.
We're here now with Connor, and Connor, can you show me how to hit this thing? Hey, that's pretty good, Connor. I like that. Good job, buddy. Well, I learned what an ox roast was. That was our goal today. It was actually a pretty fun day. We had a great turnout. Well over 1,000 people here came, enjoyed the food, enjoyed the games. The kids are having a great time. So, Brad, let's throw it back to you. You see them at every home game, but nobody sees the work and dedication the OU cheerleaders put in behind the scenes. I was fortunate enough to go out to practice and see how they perfect the routines you see during the game. They're making me sign a waiver just in case I hurt somebody or I hurt myself mainly, probably, or I make a fool out of myself. I'm not allowed to sue anybody. Okay.
But she's going to demonstrate first.
Okay. What am I doing?
Okay, so first things first is you're going to do a prep toss. So
okay, like kind of like what she did, except I'm this guy.
You're the boy now. You're playing loose roll now. Yes.
Oh gosh, she got hurt.
Spot.
Ready, 1, 2.
Throw. Good. Better. Good. Good.
Getting it. You're gonna see me on the sidelines doing my thing, you know. I'm just kidding. All right. Okay. One more time. Ready, 1, 2.
Catch it! Catch it! Catch it! Get it up there! Grab it! Good, now look up better. Good. Now catch her when you pop her down.
Are you ready?
Stay up, down, ready.
Down, ready. Yeah, you're going.
That's it. That was
just to clarify here, like how long does it usually take for?
She's actually doing pretty good. 1, 2.
That's it. Pull it. Good. Look up. Eyes up. Pull your knee up. There you go. Good. Yay! So we'll go through every single thing that we do during game day. So we go through starting lineup. We go through everything that you guys see during timeouts, all the mounts, all the tumbling, all that. We'll just run through all that stuff.
Wait, the spinning one?
Yeah.
Can you guys do that for us?
Hey guys, do your whirly birds.
Stay tight so you don't like cripple over, trip, and then fall on your face and kill 2 people.
Have you ever like dropped somebody or?
No, I have that. We've been good. We came close where you kind of start going like this.
Yeah.
But so far we've been pretty good.
So they're getting ready to do what's called a full twist, which is the hardest tumbling skill that you're legally allowed to do in college cheerleading.
Well, the skill we do is called a fall, and it's basically you're flipping over, and you're like this, like in a straight line, but as you're flipping, you're spinning at the same time. I couldn't tell you how to do it because I'm not really sure. I just kind of do it.
Obviously, we know you guys have all the energy. You guys pump up the crowd. The Ozone loves it. Your team loves it. But what do you guys like on a normal basis?
Well, on a normal basis, I'd say I'm still a cheerleader. It's kind of just in me that I carry like my cheerleaderness with me. Basically, anyone could tell that I was a cheerleader by the way I act, and I think anyone on this team just walking around campus, you could tell that they're cheerleaders as well.
I just had first-hand experience on how hard it is to be a Ohio Bobcat cheerleader. How'd I do?
You did all right.
I'm not good enough to make the team
You
though.
couldn't cheer on Saturday or on Sunday.
Okay. Well, I'm not there yet. It would take more practice. But
You did
give me
pretty good,
some pointers. What do I need to work on?
You did pretty good. It's just putting all the little pieces together.